This is what I learned about my own capacity this year. I've found myself to be someone who's able to navigate through life with just enough confidence despite any fear that comes up. I'm usually curious, able to try new things, learn new things, and forge ahead. And this is something that's corroborated by what people close to me have observed over the years. But in forging ahead, I seem to have failed to recognize a common factor in some of the harder chapters of my life. I would work towards a specific goal and be so driven by this goal that I'd assess the situation, see what the next logical steps I had to take was to achieve that goal, address any problems that came up, and as I address one problem, any problem that comes up from addressing that problem, I'd address that, and so on. So I thought I was being very committed, very methodical, very thorough. But in focusing so much on what I had to do, I failed, or I was so blinded when commitment was one directional. So maybe the other side, this could be a person, could be a job, a project, or the environment that I was in. When it failed to match my commitment, or when this goal that I was working towards had stopped serving me maybe a long time ago, I was blinded to that because I was so driven by what I had to do. And in a lot of these situations, it would take me 6 to 8 months of living through it, of accumulating the data, if you will, for something in my mind to go, enough. It wasn't a dramatic epiphany, it was just this voice in me saying, enough. Now in my early 30s, I can confidently say that I'm the healthiest, the least stressed, and probably the most creative version of myself that I've ever been in my adult life. And this isn't because something just magically changed in my life. It's because of the practice that I engage in, and I mean the yoga practice as a whole. So that's the lovely asana part of it, all of the flows and the sequences, but there's also all of the components beyond the mat that I feel have given me the sense of agency, that are enabling me to be the driver in my life, the director, instead of the person being driven. I could be doing better in so many facets of my life. For instance, I could be more present for the people that I love. When I say that I'm not just the doer in my life, but also the person who's thinking and planning, I'm able to recognize what I need to do and take steps towards it. So I think this subtle internal shift that I've had thanks to yoga is that I'm not just the person doing, but also the executive of my life.